Catholics around the world are certainly watching the Pope. Here in America, Muslims are focused on Mecca in Saudi Arabia and the pilgrimage known as the Hajj. But there was tragedy today. At least 717 people were killed, hundreds more injured in a stampede on the outskirts of the city. For a local perspective, reporter Jeff Hirsch visited the Islamic Center of Greater Cincinnati and spoke with a woman who has made that pilgrimage.
Well, pilgrimage to Mecca is considered an obligation in Islam for those who can get there, which of course not everybody can. Shakil Ahmad did get there to the city which is central to the religion, is now both a place of holiness and sadness. At the Islamic Center of Greater Cincinnati in Westchester, prayers today on the day known as Eid al-Adha, or Feast of the Sacrifice, one of the holiest days in Islam. In Saudi Arabia at this time every year, 2 to 3 million Muslims make the pilgrimage to Mecca, a goal for all Muslims who make it there. Of the Islamic Center, Shakila Ahmad and her husband made the pilgrimage in 2009.
It truly is a journey of a lifetime. People say that, and then you only go when we say that God invites you to come, meaning that you may have wanted to go earlier or not sure, and when it's meant to be, it happens. And so we felt very blessed to be able to go. The depth of the feelings that you feel by seeing the diversity of the people there, by the diversity of socioeconomic, of racially, of, no separation of genders in fulfilling this obligation is truly a moving experience.
But this year a tragedy as more than 700 people were killed in a stampede during a ritual known as stoning the devil, where stones are thrown to symbolically reject evil and temptation. Ahmad says safety precautions have been improved in Mecca over the years, but when you have so many people in such a small space, once panic sets in a crowd, it's hard to stop.
But it's heart-wrenching. It's heartbreaking because people, some of them save up their entire life in order to be able to make the pilgrimage. And so, there's a saying that the people that are there go straight to heaven, but the pain, the sadness that's caused for those people who are left behind that are part of their family is really overwhelming and brings tears to my eyes.
Personal note now, every time I go to the Islamic Center for a story, I learn something new. For example, Eid al-Adha, the Feast of Sacrifice, commemorates Abraham's willingness to sacrifice his son till God steps in and stops it. And this day concludes a 10-day Muslim period of prayer and reflection. Well, in Judaism, the 10-day High Holy Day period concluded yesterday with Yom Kippur, and the Torah portion for Jews at this time was also the story of Abraham and his son. And of course, the Pope is also in the United States now, so it's amazing. I know it sounds kind of Pollyanna, but it's amazing how much we all have in common.
Yes, true, and it's fascinating. According to the Islamic Center, there are about 25 to 35,000 Muslims in the Greater Cincinnati area.